Hi, this is Juliet Loves Beginning, and I wanted to share something that came to me and was very interesting as it got developed. The idea was this is the end of hoping, but in a good way, in a good way. So if you look at, first of all, hope is a very good thing to experience, especially if you've been experiencing something that feels like less than hope. If you feel that spark of hopefulness, like good possibilities, that's positive. But in saying the end of hope, they're talking about moving beyond it and to something even better and more expansive. So, just a progression, a growth, a maturity. So, they're saying in hope, can you also feel some anxiety? In hope, can you also see that you're looking for a change on the surface? You're looking for that change to satisfy you rather than what is alive and real right now. So, what is alive and real right now is the wholeness in us and the health, the healed reality. Okay, reality is healed, is whole and healthy and thriving. And the illusion that we project out using ego, using fear as a motivator. We're projecting all these things out into the illusion collectively. So everything you experience, even if it's through the news, you can take responsibility for and saying, okay, we're in a mode where we're all projecting disorder. And I can feel during the day various moments at which I'm kind of plugged into helping out with that project of projecting disorder in many forms, forms that appear to be right close to me and forms that appear to be away from me. They're all the same. We're all participating. We're all plugged in. We can all feel where we're plugged in. And so when we take responsibility for that, that's very, very good for us and everybody. It's power, it's returning to our power. When we take responsibility when we understand what we've all been doing, we have to grow right through our tendency to blame, our tendency to feel guilty, the tendency to think, oh my gosh, I've done wrong. I've done so much wrong. I've projected all this stuff. That's when we get reminded this is an illusion that you're projecting, and actual wrongdoing is not possible. But you're in this kind of game of sorts where you believe it's possible and where you get caught up in the illusion you're projecting, and you start fighting with the illusion. You start struggling against the illusion, and you forget the power that you are and the power that everybody is. You forget the innocence that you are and the innocence that everybody else is. So we've started to return to this, our shared, always benign power, our shared, always shared innocence with everybody. That's something we share with everybody, no matter what is on the surface, no matter what we're all projecting out. So we can hope for change on the surface, but they're saying even there, there's an anxiety of, well, it may happen, it may not happen. Also, the anxiety of, I need this change. I need things to smooth out. I need things to look better on the outside so I can feel better. And they're saying what's arising right now is beyond hope. It is your simple, always alive, always shared, always benign power in every moment. It is the real health and thriving that you and all others are, no matter what is on the surface. I'm hearing irrelevant. So, okay. It's not like we come upon somebody who needs some assistance and we say, hello, irrelevant. No, I mean, we are naturally moved to do whatever we need to do. So where we need to offer assistance, we do it easily. It just makes sense. It's very obvious. They say just go with what's really obvious to you, and that's fine. Just go with the flow of that. Go with what's obvious. um so hope moves into confidence, moves into trust, moves into faith. It's the true self arising. And when the true self arises. It's our shared self. It's our harmonic self. It's expressed in an individuated way, and each individual aspect has its personality and flavor. And there's joy in all the individuated aspects interacting with each other in equality and recognition of their equality. That is strength. That is harmony. So it's fine to go from hopelessness to hope, but our attention's being drawn to, we're moving right past hope, where we are the solution and we are allowing solution, resolution, true vision to come through us, to be enacted through us. And they're saying irrelevant again, about what things appear to be on the surface. It's the changeless in us. It's what always has been, what's always been alive in all of us, what's always been thriving in all of us without exception. All actors on this earth stage, it's alive in all of us. So our true power, rather than thinking, I need to see this particular change on this surface of their earth experience and illusion, or else what? I'm going to have a temper tantrum or what? Rather than that, if we feel the changeless in us and know the changeless is alive in every actor on the earth stage, and we connect to that and we allow it to expand, and therefore it is the basis for forgiveness, calm, responsiveness rather than reactiveness. What do we lift up into experience? We lift up into experience that which is beyond hope. We lift reality into experience, and reality is love. Very simple. Reality is harmony. Reality is balance. Reality is order. True love, harmony, balance, order cannot be brought into the illusion by separate selves that are saying, someone is wrong and I am the fixer and I am on the good side and they're on the bad side. And it might look like that within the illusion, but I'm hearing again, irrelevant. So it's a not taking sides because you are all sides. On the other hand, that doesn't mean you don't help anybody. It doesn't mean you don't go where you're moved. It doesn't mean you're not compassionate. Whatever you need to do to be helpful within whatever situation you're in, you will do. That's a good place to assume. Just assume you will do it. You don't need the engine of fear to move you. What you are moves you quite naturally. And that is beyond hope. That's confidence. So it's not like we're even being encouraged to move in this direction. I think it's more like they're saying this is what's happening with the arising of the true self within each one of us and the arising of true shared benign strength within each one of us. So when it looks like great change is happening on the surface, whether it looks like it's for the better or not at that particular moment, remember in your own personal awakening, churning and stuff coming up and stuff, and then letting the stuff go and then abiding in peace. I mean, that's still happening for us. We still have stuff coming up. So when stuff looks like it's coming up on the world stage, it's okay. And remember what is arising, and remember the power and the strength of it, and remember the effortlessness in just flowing with that. And that's beyond hope. That's confidence, that's trust, and that's faith. So that feels pretty good. Wishing you a good day today.